Good day, everyone. We are going to introduce to you about the air conditioning and psychrometry. Next slide. What is air conditioning? Ang air conditioning ay ang sabay-sabay na control ng temperature, air movement at quantity of air sa isang lugar. Ginagamit ito sa HVAC system, means heating, ventilation, and air conditioning para masigurong komportable at malinis ang hangin sa loob ng isang gusali. What is psychrometry naman? Ang psychrometry ay isang study ng properties ng air at water vapor. It is important to HVAC systems to control the humidity, temperature, and the quality of air sa loob ng isang lugar. Ang example of psychrometry sa aircon, kapag mataas ang humidity sa isang kwarto, maaaring gumamit ng dehumidifier para bawasan ang moisture sa hangin. Kapag masyadong tuyo ang hangin, maaaring gumamit ng humidifier para dagdagan ang moisture. Next slide. Composition of air. The air around us is not pure oxygen, but a mixture of different gases. There are two primary gases make up most of the atmosphere, which is the nitrogen, the most abundant gas in the atmosphere with 78.08%. Next is the oxygen, the gas we breathe and a key element in combustion, burning of fuels with 20.95%. The other gases present in the atmosphere is the argon, contains 0.93%, a noble gas that is chemically stable and does not affect our bodies. Carbon dioxide is 0.038%, na essential for photosynthesis in plants but excessive amounts contribute to global warming. Ang iba naman ay yung neon, helium, hydrogen, krypton, and xenon. These are trace gases that exist in small amounts but have industrial uses. Next slide. What is atmospheric air? Ang atmospheric air ay isang halo ng maraming gases, tinatawag na dry air, kasama ang water vapor at mga pollutants, which is mga alikabok, usok at iba pa. Nag-iiba-iba ang dami ng water vapor depende sa lugar at kondisyon ng isang panahon. May dalawang pangunahing bahagi ang atmospheric air. Ito ay ang dry air at moist air. Ang dry air ay binubuo ng non-condensable gases. Pangunahin dito ay yung nitrogen at oxygen. Ang moist air ay may kasamang water vapor or steam na maaaring saturated or superheated. Ano naman ang saturated air? Ang saturated air kapag umabot na sa maximum ang dami ng water vapor sa hangin, ito ay tinatawag na saturated air. Ang halimbawa nito, kapag mataas ang humidity at malamig ang surface, nagkakaroon ng condensation, katulad ng pawis sa baso kapag malamig ang hangin. Next slide. Ang vapor ay ang water vapor o steam sa hangin. Isa itong condensable component na ang ibig sabihin, maaaring maging liquid kapag lumamig ito. Ang halimbawa nito, sa mainit na panahon, mataas ang humidity dahil maraming water vapor sa hangin. Kapag malamig naman ang isang lugar, mababa ang humidity kaya nagiging tuyo ang hangin. Sa saturated air, it holds the maximum amount of water vapor it can contain at a given temperature without condensation happening. It is a mixture ng dry air at vapor. Ang example nito, kapag humid ang panahon, mataas ang moisture sa hangin. At kapag lumamig pa ito, maaaring umulan o magkaroon ng fog. Ang relative humidity is equals to 100%. Na ang ibig sabihin, ang saturated air ay hindi na makakatanggap ng mas maraming water vapor, kaya nagko-condense ito bilang tubig. Next slide.
So now, let's move on to the psychrometric properties. Number 1 is temperature. Una na dyan is yung dry bulb temperature na makikita natin sa psychrometric chart mamaya. Dry bulb temperature is the temperature measured by ordinary thermometer. And yung pangalawa naman is wet bulb temperature. A temperature measured by an ordinary thermometer where the bulb is covered by a wetted wick or cloth. Third one is the dew point temperature. The temperature at which the water vapor content of moist air starts to condense, which is equal to the saturation temperature at a given partial pressure of water vapor or PV. This could be determined by using steam table in saturation pressure table. Atmospheric or barometric pressure. Dalton's law of partial pressure. In a mixture of ideal gases, the total pressure is the sum of partial pressure exerted by each gas provided that they occupy a volume alone, or Vm is equals to Va or is equals to Vv, and at the same dry bulb temperature, Tm is equals to Ta is equals to Tv. So here is the P1, the relationship of P1, P2, and P3. P1 is equals to M1, R1, T1 over V1, and P2, M2, R2, T2 over V2. And P3 is equals to M3, R3, T3 over V3. So in conclusion, the total pressure is equals to P1 plus P2 plus P3. Here, PV is equals to PA plus PB, where the PB is atmospheric or barometric pressure, PA is the partial pressure of dry air, and PV is the partial pressure of water vapor. In Dr. Carrier's equation, here, the formula of PV in PSI is equals to PSW or saturation pressure at TW minus PB minus PSW times TD minus TW over 2,830 minus 1.44 TW. Samantala dito naman, kung KPA, PV is equals to PSW minus PV minus PSW times TD minus TW over 1,500 minus 1.44 TW, where TD and TW are dry bulb and wet bulb temperature in degree Fahrenheit or degree Celsius. Humidity. It is the moisture or water vapor content of moist or humid air. Humidity ratio or specific humidity. It is the ratio of the mass of water vapor to the mass of dry air. SH is equals to MV over MA in the unit of kilogram of vapor over kilogram of air or pound of vapor over pound of air. Or itong isang formula na 0.622 times PV over PB minus PV. Relative humidity. It is the ratio of the partial pressure of water vapor to that saturation pressure at a given dry bulb temperature. RH is equals to PV over PSD times 100%, where PSD or saturation pressure of water vapor at TD using steam table at saturation temperature table, and PSD is equals to PSAT at TD. Absolute humidity. It is the mass of water vapor per unit volume of moist air or humid air. H absolute is equals to MV over Vm in the unit of kilogram of volume over cubic meter. Or H absolute is equals to SH times PA over RA times TA, or SH times PA is equals to PV.
So, saturation ratio or degree of saturation. Ito ay ratio ng actual specific humidity ng air to the specific humidity ng saturated air at the same dry bulb temperature. P equals SHA over SHS times 100%. Or another equation is P equals RH times PB minus PSD over PB minus PV times 100%. Saturated air, meaning that the moisture content or the water vapor in the moist air is at maximum, or RH equals 100%, and TDP equals TD, where the PB is equal to PSD. PSDI ang saturation pressure at TDS or TDA using the steam table, saturation temperature table. Next. So, daw naman tayo sa specific volume ng dry air. Specific volume is volume per unit mass. So, galing sa PB equals MRT, ano tayo ng equation na specific volume ng air equals RA times TA over PA, or RA times TA over PV minus PV. So, ang unit niya ay cubic meter per kilogram air. Another equation is VA equals SH times VV. Next. So, enthalpy naman ng moist or humid air. Ito ay sum ng enthalpy ng dry air at ng enthalpy ng water vapor. Enthalpy equals HA plus SH times HB na may unit na kilojoule per kilogram air. Using a datum of 0 degrees Celsius for evaluating the enthalpy of dry air and water vapor and treating it as an ideal gas. So, makukuha natin si HA by the equation CPA times the dry bulb temperature. Si HB naman is HG at TD using the steam table. Or another equation is HB equals 2501.3 plus 1.82 times TD. Adding that, we can get the enthalpy of air. Next. So, psychrometric chart. Psychrometric chart is used when para makuha yung mga values na makukuha din natin sa equation. It is a graphical representation ng thermodynamic properties of mixture of air and water vapor. We can see the vertical line is the dry bulb temperature. The horizontal line is the moisture content and the dew point temperature. The diagonal line na kulay orange is the specific volume. Yung kulay blue naman is the wet bulb temperature and the color black is the enthalpy. While the relative humidity looks like a curve from left to right. Next. Here is a sample ng psychrometric chart from ASHRAE or American Society of Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Engineers. So, gaya nga sinabi ko kanina, makikita natin dito sa psychrometric charts ang iba-ibang values ng properties like dry bulb, wet bulb, dew point, enthalpy, specific volume, SH, and RH. By plotting the points like the dry bulb and wet bulb, makukuha natin yung ibang values na madalas hinahanap sa mga problems. And using the given na TD saka TW, makukuha din natin yung values like enthalpy and other properties. So, dyan nagtatapos yung terms and theories about psychrometry. So, nandito na tayo sa second part ng ating discussion, which is the sample problem, no? Or question number 1. Can you read it? Get the humidity ratio of air at 65% relative humidity and 35 degrees Celsius when the barometric pressure is 101.3 kilopascal. So, gagamit tayo ng steam table, no? So, saturated temperature table. Meron tayong temperature na 25, 30, 35. Tapos ito yung gagamitin natin sa interpolation. No? So, sample problem number 1. Sulat natin yung given. Mag-given. Meron tayong RH na 65%. Meron tayong temperature. Yung dry bulb temperature na 35 degrees Celsius and a PB or barometric pressure na 101.3 kPa. No, hanapin natin yung humidity ratio, SH. So, RH is equals PB over PSD times 100%. Si PSD naman, makukuha natin sa steam table. No. PB equals PSD times RH. PSD equals PSAT at a given drive of temperature na 34 degrees Celsius. So, sa steam table, tayong temperature, meron tayong pressure. So, kanina, di ba, pinakita yung steam table kung saan tayo kukuha ng values. 30 and 35. Kasi 34 pa sa gitna nila. And 30 degree, meron tayong 4.2469 na pressure. Sa 35 na 5.621991. So, interpolate tayo using Caltech. 30, 35. And sa Y values, 4.2469 and 5.6291. No? Yan, kukunin natin yung value na. So, yung interpolate natin si Caltech, no? Ano tayong value na? 5.3527. Mas mababa siya sa 35. So, correct yung nakuha natin answer. So, meron na tayong PSD. Makuha na natin si PB. PSD na 5.3537 kilopascal. PB equals PSD, 65% times the PSD, no? 5.3527 kilopascal times natin sa RH na 65%. So, inputting the values in the calculator, no? 0.65 or 65% times 5.35, 5.3527 kilopascal. Meron tayo 3.4793 kilopascal, no? Somewhat tayo BB, no? Para mawala si specific humidity or humidity ratio, 0.622 times PB over P barometric times the PB. SH equals inputting the values in the calculator, no? 3.4793 over 1.33 kPa minus 3.4793. So, specific humidity ratio is putting the values in the calculator. Tayong 0.00221 kilogram ng dry air, kilogram ng vapor over kilogram ng dry air. So that is the final answer for the humidity ratio for number 1. So next problem, sample problem number 2. Ang tinatanong naman dito ay ang enthalpy ng air vapor mixture in question number 1, no? Para na makuha naman si enthalpy, sample problem number 2. Ulit, given yung ano natin, same na given. So, ang formula for the enthalpy is enthalpy equals HA plus HV. Addition lang ng dalawang enthalpy ng ano, no? So, for HA, meron tayo CP ng air times the dry bulb temperature, while the HB is 2501.3 plus 1.82 TD, no? Alam ko na si SH, masasabi natin si enthalpy. CP ng air, 1.0062 kilojoules per kilogram Kelvin, or C dahil sa driver tayo magbibase. Plus, yung H, humidity ratio na nakuha natin sa number 1 na 0.0221 kilogram ng vapor over kilogram ng dry air. Times yung empirical formula ng HB to 501.3 plus 1.82 times the dry bulb temperature at 34 degrees Celsius. Kuha tayo ng enthalpy na inputting the values in the calculator. 1.0662 times 34 plus 0.0221 multiplied by 2501.3 plus 1.82 times 34. So, meron tayo 90.8571. Na kilojoules per kilogram. Kanselan na yung value sa kilogram. So, ang enthalpy ng air vapor mixture is 90.8571 kilojoules per kilogram. So, that's it for number 2. Next number is sample problem number 3, question 3. Please read it now. What is the specific volume of an air vapor mixture at 30 degrees and a relative humidity of 40% at 101.3 kPa pressure?
So for the problem number 3, what is the specific volume of an air vapor mixture at 30 degrees Celsius and a relative humidity of 40% at 101.3 kilopascal pressure? So the given value for this problem is the temperature is at 30 degrees Celsius. We must convert it into Rankine, so we must add 273 30 plus 73 is equals to 303 Kelvin. So for relative humidity is equals to 40% or 0.40. For the pressure, for the total pressure is 101.3 kilopascal. Okay, so now find the saturation pressure 30 degrees Celsius from steam tables. 4.2469 kilopascal. For this problem, we will use 4.241 kilopascal. So now, calculate the partial pressure of water vapor. So PS is equals to relative humidity times the saturation pressure. So PS is equals to 0.40 times 4.241 kilopascal. The answer will be 0.40 times 4.241 is equals to 1.6964 Pascal. So, calculate the specific volume of the air vapor mixture. So, the equation for specific volume is V or P all over total pressure times saturation pressure minus saturation pressure. So the value for gas constant for dry air is 287 joule kilogram Kelvin. So substitute the values. 287 times 303 Kelvin all over the total pressure, which is 101,300 minus 1,696. So 0.87 So, how to plot on a psychrometric chart naman? To locate the dry bulb temperature at 33 degrees Celsius on the horizontal axis. After that, move up vertically to find the relative humidity line, which is 40%. From this point, you can read the specific volume directly on the chart. So, how to plot on a psychrometric chart naman? To locate the dry bulb temperature at 33 degrees Celsius on the horizontal axis. After that, move up vertically to find the relative humidity line, which is 40%. From this point, you can read the specific volume directly on the chart, which is 0.8731 cubic meter.
So, move on tayo sa sample problem number 4. A mixture of dry air and water vapor is at a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Under a pressure of 101.3 kPa, the dew point temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. Determine the relative humidity and humidity ratio. For the solution,
For the problem number 4, a mixture of dry air and water vapor is at a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius under a pressure of 101.3 kilopascal. The dew point temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. Find partial pressure of water vapor, relative humidity, humidity ratio, enthalpy, specific volume, and the degree of saturation. So for the given value for this problem, we have dry bulb temperature, which is 21 degrees Celsius, and the dew point temperature is 15 degrees Celsius, and the total pressure is 101.3 kilopascal. So next, we must find the saturation pressure at 15 degrees Celsius from steam table. So PS is equals to 1.7057 kilopascal. And for saturation pressure at 21 degrees Celsius is you will use this calculator to solve the saturation pressure at 21 degrees Celsius. Since walang 21 degrees Celsius sa steam table, so kailangan natin siyang solve using this method. Mode 3, 2, put first the temperature, which is 20 degrees Celsius, and next is 24 degrees Celsius. So the value of pressure at 20 degrees Celsius is 2.3392, and the value of pressure at 25 degrees Celsius is 3.1698. So pindutin lang yung AC, then shift 155, then put the value of 21, the number 21. So ang lumabas na answer is 2.5053 kilopascal. So next naman, calculate the relative humidity. RH is equals to PS PD 1.7057 kilopascal and 5053 kilopascal. So ang RH natin is 1.705 RH is 0.6808. So times on that, it is 68.0837%. So next naman, calculate the humidity ratio using the formula .622 times saturation pressure over total pressure minus saturation pressure. So substitute the value for PS is 1.7057 minus 1.3 minus 0.01065 kilogram before kg dry. So next, calculate the enthalpy using the enthalpy equation, which is HCP times temperature plus humidity ratio times given specific heat of dry air. CP is 1.0062 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin, and the enthalpy of vaporization is HG is 254 kilojoule per kilogram. calculate the specific volume using the formula of Ra, Ta, So, since given ang gas constant, which is 227, so we must convert the dry bulb temperature into Kelvin. So we must add 273. So 21 plus 270 is equals to 294. 294 Kelvin all over. So the given value for the computed value for volume is 287, 294, 0.8471 cubic meter per kilogram. Well, calculate the degree of saturation using the formula U over U all over WS, where WS is equals to 0.622 times PT all over final pressure, and so WS is equals to 0.622 times 2.5053, 101.3 minus kilogram per kilogram. So solve for degree of saturation 0.01065 0.0157 is equals to 0.65 is equals to 0.6783 or 67.83%. So now we will compare the computed value sa psychrometric chart values. First, locate the dry valve temperature at 21 degrees Celsius on the horizontal axis. Next is find the dew point temperature at 15 degrees Celsius by moving horizontally to the saturation line. At dahil nakapag-draw na tayo ng vertical line from 21 degrees Celsius and horizontal line from 15 degrees Celsius, to estimate the relative humidity, naghati ako ng line from 60% to 70% relative humidity para ma-point out ko kung anong value ng relative humidity. From this point, makikita na natin ang value ng relative humidity, enthalpy, at specific volume.
So for sample problem number 5, certain air has a dry bulb temperature of 34 degrees Celsius and a wet bulb temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Determine the relative humidity.
A certain air has a dry bulb temperature of 34 degrees Celsius and a wet bulb temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. So, madali lang yan. Ipa-plot lang natin siya dito. Ito yung sa baba, sa dry bulb. Tapos yung pataas naman na paganyan is yan yung sa wet bulb. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, kasi 34. Yan, plot lang natin hanggang taas. Tapos, yung wet bulb niya is 25 dito. Yan. So, makikita natin na dito yung parang, yan, dito yung intersection ng, yan, dyan. Dito yung intersection. So, para makita natin saan yung relative humidity, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. Tingnan na natin kung saan siya medyo tumapat. So, makikita na natin dito na sa intersection niya, parang approximately, malapit siya sa 50 pero hindi nag-50. So, bale mga 49.2. So, yun. 49.2 yung relative humidity niya.
So problem number 6, determine the humidity ratio and the enthalpy in question number 5.
Problem number 6, determine the humidity ratio and the enthalpy in question number 5. So, balikan natin. Yung question number 5, mayroon tayong given na 34 degrees Celsius na dry bulb and wet bulb na 25 degrees Celsius. So, ganun lang din yung process nun. Sa pag-graph, kailangan lang natin mag-start dito sa may intersection nilang dalawa. Yan. Ay, wait. Hindi dyan. Dito sa may gitna. Yan. Tapos, straight line papunta dito sa kanan. Kasi dyan natin nakikita kung ano yung humidity ratio na. Wait lang, di pantay. So, yan. Make sure lang na pantay siya. Yan. So, makikita natin na 14, 14.5, 15, 15.5, 16, 16.3. 16.3. Nakagram yan. Kaya, kailangan, divide natin siya sa 1,000. 16.3 divided by 1,000 is 0.0163 kilogram per kilogram. So, yun na yung humidity ratio natin. Tapos, paano naman natin makukuha yung enthalpy? Ganun lang din. Mag-start lang tayo ulit dito sa may intersection. Papunta naman sa left side pataas. Ito, parang susundan lang natin tong sa may wet bulb niya. Yan. Kailangan lang straight line. Yan. So, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76.3. 76.3 yung enthalpy niya. So, yun, nakuha na natin yung enthalpy tsaka yung humidity ratio.
It's the discussion for air conditioning 1, which tackles the psychrometric properties of air now. For additional resources, we have a book by Hipólito V. Santamaria, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, 3rd edition. No? I hope that marami kayo natutunan in this lesson and sana magamit yung lessons that you learn in your studies. No? So, thank you for listening and have a great day.